somehow the Hammond collection buck has returned in a San Diego Comic-Con set that's going to be revealed on Mattel Creations, and it also comes with a Hammond collection inflatable T Rex Guy. So my Roblox avatar is getting a Hammond collection. That is the funniest thing. I almost want to pick up the set just for that. But yes, we do know there was the failed HC buck T Rex from the crowdfund set that failed ages ago, so it's good to see because buck is the main thing I wanted from that. But anyway, a super colossal is incoming. Super colossal tiger, I believe it is. At least we can tell it's tiger because of the stripes on the back, and this is a captives. It was named Tiger. It's green. For some reason, people still want to deny that the Atrociraptors can camouflage, and I mean, just look at it. It's tiger but camouflage. We even saw in episode 5 briefly that, you know, they could camouflage. This is Panthera camouflaged. But yeah, I don't know why people are still debating on it. They can camouflage, guys. Anyway, Triceratops might be appearing in Chaos Theory. There is an all new mini. So there were like 4 minis revealed, and they're all really interesting. And they come with, you know, Atrociraptor Tiger, the super colossal. What I'm thinking is, right, because obviously when you're in Malta, it's a sandy environment. Of course the Atrociraptors aren't going to turn green. That's why we didn't see them camouflage in the movie. That's why they were orange in season 3. But we're heading to Bison Valley, and we know that's a very lush green environment. So I just feel like, you know, this is going to be tiger, and we're going to see it season 4. So I feel like these are season 4 toys. And if we're lucky, this is a whole new Triceratops mini as well. Looks like a whole new mold, new paint scheme. Why would they put in that effort? It's like, please, come on. Apatosaurus and Triceratops are the most requested things in Chaos Theory. It would be awesome, considering we think season 4 is going to be the end, to have your show end with the most requested species. And speaking of Apatosaurus, yes, it is getting a mini as well. It is one of the 4 new ones that is pictured next to the Atrociraptor tiger image. And by the way, these images were found on the Mattel service website. Thanks to Collect Jurassic for pointing it out. But yeah, it's based on the original battle damage Apatosaurus. However, it's still different, you know? So it's like, why are you... And you've got to think, the previous mini Chaos Theory packs we've had, right? That one with all the campers, or not all, the 5 campers from Chaos Theory. And then the Advent Calendar one. Every dinosaur that's been in those packs has been in the show. And what was in one of those packs? The camouflaging Atrociraptors, the green ones, and with 1 ghost as well. And it came with a camouflaged red, which we haven't seen in the show yet, so I assume, yes, we're going to see them camouflage in Chaos Theory. Why would they keep those 3 alive specifically but kill ghosts? Because ghosts can't camouflage. I'm just saying. But yes, also, this is an exciting one. Metriacanthosaurus is in that minis list. And like I was saying, you know, the mini pack with the campers and the advent calendar that comes with Ben and the Atrociraptors, they have always included show canon species. You know, they haven't done anything random like, I don't know, for example, Sarcosuchus. They haven't put those in any packs. It's always been canon stuff. So I'm just saying, could we see Metriacanthosaurus in Chaos Theory? It would make sense, right? They've managed to put almost all the Jurassic World website species into the movies or shows somehow. They got Suchomimus into Chaos Theory. They got Microceratus into, you know, Dominion. So I'm just saying, all we really need left from the website is like Metriacanthosaurus and Edmontosaurus. So could we see Edmontosaurus too? I don't know. I feel like that's reaching a bit, but Metriacanthosaurus, I feel like it stands a good chance to be in the show. And then we have Juvenile Allosaurus. I don't have a proper Juvenile Allosaurus toy. This is the best I have from the Camp Cretaceous line. So it would be cool to get a hold of this mini so I could finally have one. But yeah, it just makes me wonder, what the heck? We just had the, you know, Dominion Allosaurus in, or the Battle at Big Rock one, same thing, in Chaos Theory, right? So why are we going with the Juvenile now, considering, you know, we know Universal prefers the Battle at Big Rock design much more over the Juvenile one. Like, I think it was a last minute thing. They didn't have time to properly make the Juvenile or the Allosaurus. They wanted it to be something else. From what I'm hearing, it might have originally been Metriacanthosaurus. That is, so I'm just saying, maybe they want to do something. It's like, oh yeah, we'll show off this one and this one just to confirm, yeah, it's not Metriacanthosaurus. Or I'm just looking at these guys now. How cool would a fight be of them in season 4? I think that would be pretty neat, actually. And now, moving on to some Rebirth news. So, thank you, Raptor Blue, for bringing this to my attention. The Duncan and Raptor pack has been leaked, or kind of data mined from the Jurassic World Facts app. We've already seen the pack, of course, so it's not much new, but we're finally seeing it in box for the first time. And yeah, I believe, you know, people have gone into the Facts app, data mined the models. It's probably up on the Jurassic World Toolbox, Play Toolbox, I assume, that website. And yeah, it's interesting because we did think, you know, maybe the pairing would be the white Velociraptor that we see in Captives, but I feel like this was an original design scrapped. We did think there was like 4 Velociraptors. One had a red pattern because of the mask and the jump scare Velociraptors, but the grey one was always like confirmed to be in there. But now I'm thinking, you know, maybe the pair is just a grey Velociraptor and an orange Velociraptor. I'm surprised it hasn't been revealed in the movie yet. I assume it will hopefully be in there. Would be cool, but yeah, it's definitely a pack I want to get for Duncan and the Velociraptor. And then Reuben Delgado is getting a set with the Rebirth Parasaurolophus, or Dominion one, I guess. It's, you know, obviously based on the carcass. I hear it only has a scene of it appearing as a carcass, so it's really interesting. You know, I don't know why I didn't grab my Reuben Delgado figure. He's over there. He's over there in my Lego collection. But yeah, it's interesting. From what I'm hearing, people are all agreeing that, you know, this new Parasaurolophus is better than this one. I don't think I'll buy the pack though, because I'm still happy with this one. I think it's really neat. I remember when the first, you know, Parasaurolophus leaks came out that it was in Rebirth, I was so in love that I had this toy. I was very happy with it. And yeah, I just find it interesting, you know, that this Parasaur, you know, even though it's a carcass in the movie, it's getting its own figure, which is definitely neat, but I feel like we're definitely missing some, like a Neurognathus, Mutodon, so fingers crossed those come up. But now, is this the worst Spinosaurus collectible ever? So, we got pictures of new collectibles on top of cup lids. There was T-Rex, Raptor, Quetzalcoatl, I think, and there was one really good looking Spinosaurus, so I'm like, oh, that's neat, I almost want that. Then I turned to the second image, I'm like, how do we go from this to that? It was, anyway, second free Spinosaurus sale is available on Roblox. So we know the event where you had to go into fish and you could get a Spinosaurus sale, but it was limited to 50,000. They've re-released it, so if you've been all 3 games and you load into fish, you get the second Spinosaurus sale. So do that now before it sells out. I think there's only 8,000 left. But then, Countdown to Rebirth has started as a Jurassic World the Game event. I think it's like a week and a bit away, so it's very, very exciting. I'm super excited to see it. But yeah, make sure to watch up here for more. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you all later. Bye, everyone.